Number 4, the fourth commandment is that you have to keep the Sabbath day as a sacred day. Yeah, just like on the Sunday or something, we go meditate together. Yeah? The group meditation. At that day, you forsake everything. You leave all the physical activities and any labor work behind in order to come and attend the group meditation together. On that day, you don't do anything more. That's what God commands. He say, you work 6 days. And during these 6 days, you do everything that you need to do, in your physical environment and activities. But on the 7th day, they call it Sabbath in the Bible. On the 7th day, that is the day that you worship God. And on that day, you and anyone who stays with you should not do any labor work or physical work. Because in 6 days, God created heaven and earth and oceans and all the things that are existing on earth and in the ocean, etc., or in heaven, like stars and stuff, moon, sun. And then on the 7th day, God blessed the Sabbath and made it holy. The 7th day is a holy day. Maybe that's why we call the end of the week Sunday. Yes. Or in Chinese and Vietnamese, I don't know about other countries, but in Chinese, Vietnamese, we call that the Day of God. Jing Chỉ Thiên. Thiên means sky, also means God. In Vietnam, we call it also as the Day of the Lord. Okay? Ngày Chủ nhật. Okay? Chủ nhật hay Chúa nhật is the same, meaning the day of the Lord, of our Master, of the Lord. Maybe that's why. So that day, Jing Chỉ Thiên means Sunday, is a holy day, is a blessed day, is a sacred day. So in that day, God told his worshipper at that time not to do any physical work, but to worship God only. Sunday mostly we go for meditation. Yes. And now we still do that, but we do it every day. Normally, God doesn't mean you only do it that day, meaning that to gather together that day to do it. Like a group meditation that we do every Sunday, remember? Yes. And now we do it more. And every day we do our homework at home. We meditate individually or with family members or with a small group of fellow disciples. But Sunday we group together in the ashram. Remember that? Yes? So that's what God even say that before nowadays. But that's normal. It just becomes normal like that. Because in this world, Sunday, mostly people don't work anyway. So they get together and worship God, or they go to the church still. You see, tradition still that you go to the church on Sunday. Sun means heaven also. That's why they say Sunday. Because the sun symbolizes God. In Vietnam or in other countries, they call it heaven, the sky. You see what I'm saying? The sky also means heaven. And the sun is the brightest in the sky. So it symbolizes heaven. And it's for heaven that day, for God that day. In the Western terminology. In our terminology, the Asians, they call it the Day of the Lord. Day of God. All right. So now, number 5. You have to respect your father and your mother, so that your days will be also extended on earth. And because God will bless you that way. In China or in Vietnam, we say, if you respect the elderly, you will live a longer life. You will live longer life. This is similar to what God's saying here. If you respect your parents and take care of them, then you will be blessed to have a longer life on earth. Number 6, you will not kill. Number 7, you will not have sexual misconduct. It is saying here like you don't commit adultery, okay? Like if you're married, you don't have another physical relationship with somebody else outside of your marriage. Number 8, you will not steal. But Jesus said, whoever steals for bread is not guilty, okay? Mm-hmm. Yeah, it depends also. You don't steal on purpose to take away other people's property if you don't need it. But whoever steals bread because of hunger is not guilty. I agree with what Jesus said.
Yes.
When we are in desperate situation, if we cannot ask, then we just take a piece of bread and thank God for that. Then it's different from stealing. Understand me, yeah?
Yes, Master.
Yeah, you will not steal things that don't belong to you. Number 9, you will not be a false witness in the accusation for somebody else near you or next to you. Like you don't go to the court and, wrongly accuse somebody just for your own benefit or anything else that you know for sure that person didn't do what you say he did. That's even God doesn't allow. But nowadays, politicians, they do anything. You saw that yourself. If you're American, you know already, right?
Yes.
Number 10, you will not envy the property of your neighbors, yeah, or the wife of someone that's near you or you know, or any of the servants of that person that you know, or any of the animals of that person, the person that you know, or anything at all of the other persons, of your neighbor or somebody that you know, that you envy, you're jealous of, and you want them for yourself. Should not do that. Actually, this also should be in stealing, right? Yeah, same, but maybe not. Maybe not. Stealing is more physical, like you go and take something. But this is even not envy, not wanting the things that belong to others. Yeah? Actually, stealing food is a small step. It's not much. When he's poor and hungry or steals for his family or somebody in need, it's not too bad. I don't condemn that. If they need it, it's different. Okay, huh? Yeah.
Yes,
but some people steal big, They steal people's land, people's country, people's properties, people's reputations, people's, success. All this is worse than small things. Do you hear what I'm saying?
Yes.
And that including those politicians who did everything possible, but not properly, not appropriately, in order to harm the opponent or to climb on top of the opponent in order to get the power in the wrong way, not honestly. You know it already, yeah?
Yes, Master.
In different countries we have that. So now you have enough. You know already the 10 commandments. You all right? In Buddhism, there are also 10 commandments for the second step of Buddhism. A little higher than the 5 precepts. But almost similar, I think, almost similar. It boils down to the 5 precepts. If you keep the 5 precepts well, that includes many things already. Everything else is just more detailed. Yes. Any question or comment concerning that? The 10 precepts. Show me your wisdom and your quick IQ.
If a person of Christian faith lives their life by going to church every Sunday and living a regular life, married with children, and keeping the 10 commandments very well, then how is their spiritual progression into their next life compared to, say, finding an enlightened master and getting initiation?
Compared to being initiated?
Yes.
By a master? Oh, it's different, darling. Initiated by the master, you get enlightened, you contact with heaven daily, and you go up to heaven for sure. if you continue meditation and keep the precept as well. But if you just keep the precept like this, yeah, and be an ordinary person, you will be reborn again. Maybe as a good person, in a good position, but reborn again.
Right.
And once you're reborn again, other karma from other lives may come back to you that won't let you keep the 10 precepts anymore. You will not be in a position to keep yourself upright and virtuous. You understand now?
Yes, ma'am.
Because this word, according to the sages of China, they say this word is a big dye in tub, meaning everybody, affect each other and pollute each other and dye in each other similar color, blackness. Okay? So very easy to fall again. Because you have different karma to be reincarnated in different lifetimes as a different person or different being. This lifetime maybe is your period of good karma.
Yes.
So if you keep a good life like this, maybe next life you can have the same life again.
Yes.
Yeah. But who knows? If your other bad karma will not come to you in the next life. Next life, you never know if you will be born in such a good situation and associate with good people, or be with good friends who can remind you of virtues and moral upright lifestyle again. Okay? Yes. Even the Buddha, in some former lives, he had done something wrong because of the different background, because the different situation, different associations. It is too cruel. I don't want to talk about it. Okay? Yes. But he had to be blind one time. Somebody had to pluck his eyes. Yes, it was very gruesome. This life is like that. So you never know if you are lucky to be reborn in a good circumstance again. There was a story about one guy who listened to the saint just a few sentences, listened to him, and then he died after that. And before he died, the saint, the one that was preaching in one lecture that he attended, because a friend took him, whatever happened, that he listened to the saint lecture one time. And then the saint told him, you're going to die soon. When you die, you will meet the church, yeah? And the church will ask you whether or not you want to receive the benefit, the merit of listening to my lecture first, or you want to pay the karma first. So you should say to the church, the one that you judge him, yeah? In the afterlife, you should say to him that you want the benefit of listening to the saint's lecture first. Understand?
Yes.
So that's what he said. And then he can go to meet that saint again in the other level of consciousness. The saints don't always have just a physical body, yeah? The master have different body and lecture in different heavens. So because of that, he can go and listen to the master again on the other level, yeah? From then he has more merit. And then he goes up. He doesn't have to go down to receive the karma. Okay? Yes. You only get wet if you stay outside in the rain.